Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing their action figure diorama review. Today, we're going to look at the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Shredder's Throne. This is sort of a makeshift throne they had in this junkyard, made from all kind of trash and different pieces. Looks to be a large deluxe set. I got this from the NECA store. It arrived today with no shipping notification or anything, so let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, Nickelodeon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Shredder's Throne. Here's a drawing of him posed up on the throne. One side, you can see him sitting there. Ninja Turtles 2. Other side, a little bit different position, also sitting there. And at the back, here's Shredder with some foot soldiers. Looking pretty cool. And at the bottom, there's his barcode, if that helps. So with no further ado, let's open it up. Alright, now that I got this chair, throne, out of the package, here it is laid out in front of you. So we have a very large diorama base and a bunch of extras. So, I see we have two of these sort of barrels, a propane tank, and they're all totally separate. Then we have some more debris that you have to attach to the back. Look at that, it's like a car door. It's pretty cool. The detailing looks pretty nice. Some other metal shards, probably pieces of car. And then we have the actual chair. So it's like a car seat with little steps leading up to it. It's got a little railing there. A bunch of, I don't know, I guess it's the ground here. See some places to plug in those other pieces. In the back, you've got more of those little metal shards, looks like pieces of cars, etc., making the base of the throne. You've got this, more sort of just junkyard pieces and stuff in the back. It's a pretty cool base. I almost want to take the chair off and just use the base as is, but I'm definitely not going to do that. This is a weird sort of trash throne. And honestly, I'd be lying if I said I remember this from the film. So now, let's go ahead and add the pieces. Start off with the big metal shards at the back. Here's the throne, with the metal pieces attached to the back. It does sort of, I don't know, bring attention or sort of elevate the guy in the chair. Just sort of, it's almost like curtains behind it. And it looks pretty cool from the backside as well. What a mess you're looking at. Little muffler here, it's kind of cool. And there's two actual sculpted slots for the barrels on either side of the throne. It could just makes it look more grand. And it has an actual slot for the propane tank in the back. I don't know what this was supposed to be in the film. Looks like it's almost like powering some machinery. And I don't remember this being in the film because it actually wasn't in the film. Apparently, all the scenes with this throne were deleted. It was on a trading card from the Ninja Turtles 2 film. That was sort of the only glimpse of it we've ever seen. And I guess I had read that some of these things in the back are supposed to be surfboards, although a lot of it looks more like metal to me. Now let's check out the measurements of this thing. So, how tall is it? From bottom to the very top. About 8.5 inches tall. How wide is it? About 10 inches wide, and from front to back, also about 10 inches deep. And then for the action features, it doesn't really have any action features besides the fact that a figure can sit on the throne and has a really nice painted sculpt. Yes, these barrels are removable. They have sort of a groove you can sit them inside of. This one is a little bit more secure as you can put it under the muffler. On the back, little propane tank. Can actually come out. You could use that for whatever you want. In the film, the Doctor actually used that when making the sort of ooze for Toko and Razor. It doesn't really do anything else besides sit there and look cool. It can be a very cool centerpiece for your Ninja Turtles 2 display. And now to put Shredder into the throne, specifically NECA's Ninja Turtle 2 Shredder. He fits in it pretty good. Some minor things I notice. His feet don't come nearly to the ground, so he's perched up rather high. I kind of tucked the cape in behind him so you could see the armrests. And he fits pretty good. It looks okay. It looks kind of weird. Like, why would he demand the foot soldiers to make him be thrown out of trash? I mean, I guess he's a leader and he wants to be on a throne, sort of in charge. Which is very interesting. They built this whole thing for the film and actually cut every lick of it out of the movie, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense. Still, it is a pretty cool prop, and I think I can put it to other use besides just Shredder. Here's a look at the Shredder on this throne, surrounded by foot soldiers and Tetsu. And then here's Joker in Arkham Asylum, with his makeshift throne of garbage, surrounded by Joker henchmen and thugs. And here's the Ratcatcher. He's sitting on his makeshift throne of garbage in the sewers with his daughter, Ratcatcher 2, next to him. Now let's check it out with some action figures from different various companies to see which lines will fit with this throne and which ones will not. And the truth is, pretty much everything that I collect is going to fit with this throne. I'll start off with the larger action figure lines that I collect and work with smaller. Here's a Jakks-specific wrestling figure sitting on the throne. And then a Diamond Select toy on the throne. And here's a McFarlane toy sitting on the throne. Todd McFarlane himself. Here's a DC Direct figure sitting onto the throne. And now for another NECA figure on the throne. And then with a Mattel wrestling figure. Next with a Jazzwares wrestling figure. Here's a Mezco 112 collective figure on the throne. Then with a Mattel DC figure. Here's a Mafex figure sitting on the throne. Next with a Hasbro Marvel Legend. And now with an SH Figure Arts action figure. And finally with a Jazzwares Fortnite figure. So overall, this is a pretty cool diorama piece. It's a throne, and I have many different thrones in my collection, but this one is quite unique. It's a throne made of trash. It's from a scene that's not even in the movie, which is not unusual for NECA to do. They made Kevin Eastman from a deleted scene from the first film. They made Casey Jones' dirt bike from a deleted scene from the first film. And now this throne from a deleted scene from the second film. It is pretty cool. Depending on how you're displaying your figures, this could be a really cool centerpiece for your Ninja Turtle 2 collection. Personally, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I thought of a few different uses for it. Joker, Ratcatcher, Shredder, hell, maybe even Spawn. I'm sure it'll be useful for several different rainy days and different action figure photography setups. Now it has pretty much no action features except a guy can sit there. The sculpt and paint job are nice. It feels fairly durable, not very fragile. If I were to rate this thing, I don't know. It is kind of nice, but it's also kind of like, why did they even make this thing? I guess they're just trying to make anything they can from any of these films, which, honestly, I welcome anything from the first and second Turtles film, as they're a lot of fun and the designs are great. Probably give it a 7 out of 10. So this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure and action figure diorama reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.